Novak Djokovic lost to Kyle Edmund in the second round of the Madrid Open on Wednesday. CreditPaul White / Associated Press Madrid, for Novak Djokovic, the former world No. 1 and 12-time Grand Slam champion, returning to the top continues to be a long and winding road. On Wednesday, Djokovic lost in the second round of the Madrid Open to Kyle Edmund of Britain, 6-3, 2-6, 6-3. Edmund had not won a set against Djokovic in 3 previous matches. The defeat was particularly disappointing for Djokovic after he had a confidence-building start to the Madrid tournament, beating Kei Nishikori in straight sets in the first round on Monday. It was Djokovic's first victory over a top 20 opponent in almost a year. But Nishikori has been struggling to overcome a serious wrist injury, and Edmund, 23, is a player on the rise. His own confidence has been lifted since he reached the semi-finals of the Australian Open and took over as Britain's top-ranked player in March, while Andy Murray remained sidelined by injury. Edmund also arrived in Madrid after winning a doubles title on clay last week at the Madrid Open in Portugal. He entered the tournament with a career-high ranking of No. 22. After the match, Djokovic praised Edmund for playing the best tennis of his life, but also acknowledged that there are obvious things that are not working well for me. He contrasted Edmund's risk-taking, the ability to be courageous enough to attack the balls when it mattered, with the way he dealt with some of the pivotal points in the match, particularly in the final set. In such big tournaments against quality players, you've got to, step in, said Djokovic, who was the number 10 seed. I tried, but obviously, wasn't to be today. Hopefully, next one. Djokovic's 6-6 since returning at the Australian Open after elbow problems forced him to take a 6-month layoff. But the slump in form started earlier than that, and has seen Djokovic make several changes to his coaching staff. Last month, he stopped working with Andre Agassi and Radek Stepanek and instead reunited to prepare for the clay court season with his former coach Marian Vida. After winning the second set comfortably by twice breaking Edmund's serve, Djokovic appeared to have regained the momentum. In the 5th game of the final set, he had 3 break points, but Edmund recovered from 0 to 40 down, thanks to 2 solid serves and a mistake from Djokovic. At 3-4, Edmund shanked a backhand return, but his high ball somehow landed on the line. With plenty of time to prepare his shot, Djokovic hit wide what seemed destined to be a straightforward backhand winner. He then raised his arms and stared in disbelief at the spot on the line where Edmund's shot had landed. 2 shots later, Djokovic gifted Edmund another breakpoint with a mishit forehand. He lost the next point with another wayward forehand, allowing Edmund to serve for the match at 5-3. Edmund celebrated his win after another unforced error from Djokovic, who hit his backhand return long from a second serve. Djokovic, 30, was philosophical about his early exit from Madrid, putting it in the context of a career in which he has at times appeared unassailable, collecting 68 titles along the way. I've played this sport so many years and had a bunch of success, he said. At the same time, nobody is forcing me to play this sport. I do it because I like it, I want to do it. And that's something also that makes me fortunate, to play the sport. As long as I love the sport, I'll keep going, and that's all it is.